Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Peglin. Lately a bit of a hit or miss victories here on these Peglin runs. Spinventor and Peglin are the top two at level 17 each. Roundroll and Bolladin stuck at 15. Bolladin, I'm finding it a little bit difficult to get enough damage and scaling early, especially around me circle and shield, because the single ball work granting orb I usually find in my deck before the first boss usually doesn't cut it. And then Roundroll, I like the status effects, but for him, a lack of piercing has been causing a lot of problems lately. I need any sort of piercing orb for this guy. Maybe we'll find one. Bombs detonate in one hit. On discard, gain Illusion. Heal when reloading. You gotta take it for a couple of reasons. One, it's heal. Two, it's reloading focused. If we can get a reloading focused deck and go infinite, I'll love it. Regardless, it is just a really good first addition to any deck in Peglin. I love getting a early healing item. The other common one that you get pretty frequently is the cookie, the one that actually heals you every time you refresh. I suppose that one is quote unquote better, because with that one you can build around the refreshes. You can't really build around reloading too reliably, because you've got to, 22, god damn it. You've got to actually have things in your deck. You have to have orbs. It's hard to actually discard to reload. Enemies hit you twice when you reload. You got problems, you got problems. Hey, now I have 25. Can I upgrade now? Probably not. The bottom of the board will feature randomly ×2s and ×1/2s. On average, it increases your damage, but one of the ×1s is also on fire, which causes 5 damage when you land in the fire. I think just because of that alone, I can't take this. That's too damaging to land in the fire. I wish I could take it, because it's a great option, and I've used it to good effect in the past, but at the beginning of the game, I think we're just gonna take too much damage if we try to do something like that, so I'm skipping. That was a lot of money on that shot. I approve. I would love to get 50 coins, because with 50 coins, we are able, okay, you're dead. With 50 coins, we are able to add something to the deck and upgrade it at the same time. Oh, there's one left, perfect. And get the rest of the coins. Ooh, never mind, you're dead. So, out of everything, who we fighting here? Slime. Probably don't want Illusion then. Illuse Circle is nice, but the damage is really low. I think you just go Rub Orb. You say it's one good orb in the deck. It does good damage. You hope that you can get some things to go with this, like Bouncy Castle, of course, but for now, I'll grab it, I'll take it. We'll probably take some damage here, unless we can hit the other bomb, but that's very unlikely. I mean, it's a good shot. We're doing a lot of damage. Oh, we did hit the other bomb. Okay, fair. Great fight so far. I mean, we can go and fight one elite with a high-powered Rub Orb. The real question is that enough? Is that good enough? And the answer is, I don't know. I hope it's good enough. Okay, you are stuck, which is beautiful. Hopefully we can get some cash. Time for one more coin. Oh, concentration, we gotta take that. Okay, so we're not gonna upgrade. I am gonna fight the boss though. or the mini boss. We have full HP. We heal on reload, so we can heal over the course of other fights. This is the fight you don't want to see, but here we are. The positive is that if we luck into Bramble, we can lock him down if we hit him with the Bramble, because he won't be able to move. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little, Fingers crossed, hope for the best. Hope that you stall and don't move. Ooh, he's poisoned, which is not bad. No good crits have shown up for us, which is very unfortunate. I'm starting to think that we're going to either take a lot of damage or just die right here, which is unfortunate. We dodged one, which is absurd. I guess we'll fire another evasive maneuver orb. Good crit. Missed the refresh though. You're not dead. I was really hoping we could dodge that. So he will die before he hits us again, I think. It's not gonna be amazing. We've taken damage on the fight, absolutely. But, again, theoretically we could heal. We just have to reload a whole bunch. I suppose technically we don't need piercing against this boss. So maybe I'm okay moving on. I can upgrade again. But let's save our money and try to be a little bit more efficient. Prevent the first time you would take lethal damage, refresh into bombs. I love them both, but let's take the sash. If we can engineer the activation of the sash, it's one of the strongest relics in the game. Maybe. We'll see. Money contributes to damage. That's actually pretty good. Disposable says, I got locked out of my sauna shift. Not a great day so far. I read your comment on Discord. You were, went to a sauna and your key didn't work, so you couldn't get in. RIP. I don't think I've ever been to a sauna. I feel like it would just be too hot, which I know that's kind of the point, but still. Crit bounce into left, maybe? That was not a very, like, high-powered shot. If I can hit the bomb, though, it's a good time for it because of all of the enemies spawning. Okay, we've killed one bat. Other bat's gonna be a problem. Why don't we do this? It's not like the highest powered shot. It's not supposed to be. I'm just kind of firing it to put something on the board, and it's working. I would love for this to hit some bombs. Not gonna happen. We're gonna reload, which is a heal. They're gonna get a couple of free turns though, which is a little scary. Unfortunately, you lost all of your momentum. And we're gonna take some damage here, which is very unfortunate. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately. I really was hoping that that would hit the crit. This sucks. We're taking like 8 damage every turn, but there's not much we can do about that. Just got ourselves in a bit of a bad situation with the order of hitting all of the pegs, I feel. And that didn't even come close to killing you, which is super disappointing. Oh, it did! I really don't want to heal if I can avoid it. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna save my money. I will heal next time we get into combat and I think we need the HP, okay? That's my plan. I feel like we also didn't dodge any shots on that one. Bombs can be refreshed. Oh my god. There's only like 2 fights in the game where this can completely murder you, but F it, let's do it. It's a relic early, I'm not gonna say no. Remember, you got the sash. We have to activate the sash and then heal, which is actually kind of difficult to do because we need to be in a fight where we take a lot of damage and then survive after it. So like, maybe we can make that happen, but it might just be better for us to not use it on this floor. I don't know. This should hopefully hit some bombs. There you go. Man, just trying to reload in a level where you don't want to reload. All of them, yeah. 15. If we hit a bomb, we will kill one of them. I think 2 bombs kills 2 of them. This one will hit the corpse, which I guess is good. Heal 6, take 2. That's my plan. I think it worked well. Now, for the boss, I really do feel like a second concentrication gets us through the boss fight. So we're gonna buy that. Still, you know, low-ish on health. You know what? If you're low on health, you could land in the fire, and the fire would kill you, and then you could use that to get more, you could get this thing activated, but you'd have to find a way to survive the upcoming fight and then start the healing process. It could work, theoretically. It could work. This fight is not so good for that, though, because this fight, you know, you're just gonna get hit and die. I'm really hoping I can hit some freaking bombs with these, because the bats are coming, man. How did you miss the bomb? Well, I guess we're gonna be a little lower than I would like. They're all dead. Now, do I want to heal? Or do I want to, dude, you know what we could do? Dump shot, let him kill me, and then kill him with 1 orb, and then heal for 15, because we're gonna get enough money, and then if we heal for 15, we'll have like 30 health. I think we activate the sash right now. I think we could make it work. Hold on, I gotta think. And then we'll upgrade concentrication, heal, that's 50 gold. Alternatively, you do 3 damage. So we'll go down to 2 HP, heal for 12. We'll have like 14 HP, which is actually like 28. And then it guarantee is activated, right? So I kind of like it. Okay, instead we are at the same amount of HP we had because I accidentally killed him because of the poison. Because even though it did no damage, it still hit him. All right, well, fair. We need a piercing orb. Oh, I don't have the money to do both. I'm gonna heal because I like the deck, but I didn't have the money to heal after that. And then I hit fire because I'm trying to get out of here. Because there's no direct path to the bottom. Whatever. Let's fight him. I like our build for him because concentrications work very well. Like 300 damage immediately. You don't get that too often. 200 damage, not bad. I think we discard quickly to try to get back to that. Oh, we got a bramble shot. That's actually really freaking huge. Hey, we got some bombs. Anytime we bramble him, it buys us a lot of time. Blind, I don't know. I should have discarded that. We could have actually done the reload. So that is that's a mistake. He will eat us, which is unfortunate, but we healed for 6. I think we're gonna get him. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Because concentrication just works so well against him. Let's upgrade. Upgrade. -2, -2 Matrushka. Little awkward. Magnet is pretty good. It can work very well, especially with the cookie magnet into the refreshes. It's hard to eat the -2, -2, and we have no buffs. Like out of all of the relics, this one is the least bad one. We have half health. It's the wall. I don't think the sash works in the wall. I mean, all of our orbs are targeted, so honestly, that was a miss. Wanted to go for that guy. I regret everything. Let's do it again. One problem with the magnet is that it does make your shots very hard to aim, admittedly. Okay, deal with the archers though. I don't think we killed him, but maybe with a bomb we can get him. Well, there's one bomb. Sometimes it just kind of forces your ball to go into a hole, and you're like, well, what the hell? That's not what I signed up for with the magnetism. Magnets, man, how do they work? Well, I know we hit 1 bomb, 2 bombs, they're all dead. That seemed okay. Dude, ice circle, we need it. Left is multiple chests. We're going that path. Rub orb goated in these fights. I do love a good rub orb. GTRE, welcome. Pebbles get +1, +2. I mean, honestly, like, this upgraded pebble is pretty strong now. Not an elite fight, just normal combat. Fair. It's like sometimes your concentrication goes into the hole, sometimes it does 800 damage. And either way, you're happy to see it. Good orb. The magnet kind of failed to identify where it was going to travel on that one, but it's still okay. We get some effects. Poison's okay. Let's try to reload, because we will get a heal for 6. You can also refresh to get some heals. What are you doing, ball? The big thing is I would like to... I mean, I would like to use the sash. I guess if we never need to use the sash, that's also that's also good, right? Like if we can engineer our game such that I need to hit the damn refresh. We can engineer our game such that we never utilize the sash. We're happy. This is a good floor to do it on because the boss doesn't do any damage. We'll see. upgrade, move on. JTRE says, I'll be back later. Cheers. Cheers! More combat. Lots of ranged enemies. And not a very good shot. I should probably discard and try to get to the eye circle. So even though I'm firing a terra ball, I'm doing it. Because what am I gonna do? Hit his shield harder? Who cares? On crit pierces all enemies. It's a bad crit, so I'm gonna fire evasive maneuver orb. Missed the crit anyways. Please easy access crit. There is. If you can do 210 damage, everyone's dead. And this is gonna be a good fight for us. I don't think this is a fight where I want to try and trigger the sash. This just seems like one where I just want to kind of get out of it. Oh, I love the rub orb. I don't think we need to heal though. That being said, what are we gonna do with our time? Save the money, go to the shop? What's our deck look like? 4 upgraded orbs. We don't have any scaling for the boss fight, so I'm scared. I don't want to heal because we want to get the sash active. Status effects can generate exploitable, which is nice. Deals an additional 0.66 damage for each peg hit this battle. If we hit 1,000 pegs, it's 660 damage. So 330 for 500. 60 damage for 100 pegs. We do 60 damage just by hitting like 10 pegs. It doesn't seem good. I think I'm gonna save my money. And then question mark navigation. We'll get an extra question mark, but we'll lose the chest. I'll do it. Just to see what we get. We could get a chest. We got removal and an upgrade. I will take a removal. I wonder if the sash could trigger on something like that. Probably. If we get one for free, I might take one. Let's see. Very high damage on a crit. Goes up to 113. With the magnetism, it's likely to hit the crit, not a guaranteed. But we've got a maneuver orb. Gets to 3.8 versus 113. I think we might need damage, so adding it's not too bad. I have a feeling we're gonna add a better orb though in the future. I really do. I think we're about to get something good. I don't want to fire Eye Circle until this guy with the shield is on the map. So I'm gonna fire Pebble. And hope for a better positioned crit as well. Perfect. Doesn't have to do all of the damage, but it did, so I'm very happy. Like if we're talking about, you know, good orbs, Eye Circle's one of them. I've got a place in my heart for the rubber. But being able to crit and literally, you know, kill every enemy on the screen in one ball, that's pretty good. Got most of the money. Cauldron Bubble attacks all enemies. Trigger a crit every X pegs hit. Convert to crits. When discarded, the next orb is a crit. Discarding this for a guaranteed crit is nice. And if we ever have a reason to have multiple crits, it's nice. I think that's an add, but not an upgrade. Yet. And I would like to get to the shop. Show us if you've gotten any new encyclopedia lore stuff. Oh, lore stuff. We could look at the lore stuff. Now, an elite scares me. We have a lot of targeted, so the Mirror Knight is probably the best one, especially with double discards. Let's see. I would say this is not what we're looking for, but if we're lucky, we can still do a lot of damage. Okay, that was not the best shot in the world. Let's try it again. 400 damage is a little bit better. It was actually 600 damage. This might be a fight where I accidentally trigger my sash, because this guy, he just attacks every single turn. He's only hitting for 4 though. But I could still see it activating here. I think with the rubber orb though, we're gonna kill him. So we're just gonna be low. I didn't kill him. That was a big surprise. Which also means that we might reload, heal, and then he's gonna hit us a couple of times. Or this'll kill him. This is gonna kill him. Okay. So 24 HP. I'm okay with that. Darkness, Etterball, blinds on hit. It's actually really good for certain fights, but I'm not seeing it here because it does nothing on the boss. The damage is honestly okay, but I want to save my money for the shop as well. So I'm going to continue on. Negative status effects are increased. I do like it. This is more damage, but not much. I'm going to take negative status effects are better. We're going to go to the shop, hope for the best. Kurgo says, I just wish I could disable the screen blood effect. Yeah, you're not wrong. Attacks blind. It attacks blind 5, good for big bosses. Illusion for negative status effects, pretty okay. Every shot fired has a 2 times illusion % chance of triggering a crit. So these work well in tandem. Every shot fired has a 2 times illusion % chance to trigger a crit. We only have one thing that gives us illusion. I kind of like the blind, but this really only helps for I mean, I want to get all 3. All 3, there's good synergies there because we can passively stack up the illusion. Debuff Distractor passively stacks up the illusion, and we have Mask of Sorrow. So I think that's what we do. This helps us on the boss fight immediately, but I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I should have gone for another coin on the last room. I think I'm just going to go for... Gain the illusion. We'll remove a pebble. I hate having 99 gold for the shop, but that's on me. Well, this is not going to be a very good shot. Just got to survive to get to Eye Circle. You know, maybe we'll trigger the... Maybe we can trigger the... Oh, good. The sash here, and not even by choice. Why am I targeting you? I should definitely target you. Okay, hold on a second. 6. Heal for 6, take 6. We'll be at 12. Take 6, take 6. We'll be at 6 HP with the triggered sash. I think I discard. As crazy as this sounds. I ran the math wrong, but it still worked. You didn't! It missed the crit! Come, it was aimed at the crit, the magnet, man! I wanted to activate the sash. I wanted to activate the sash. I went for it. +6, -6, -6. Oh, yeah. Now that I've run, yeah, okay. I had the math wrong. Whoops. Whatever. It was a good run, but it's not a good enough run for me. I mean, it probably wasn't the magnet, but I feel like the magnet doesn't always work with the aimer sometimes. And I hate when that happens, because you're sometimes relying on the magnet to kind of be a little bit more truthful than it actually is. Oh, rip dog. Whatever. You know what? We'll just make another good run. We don't have enough money. So, rip. Ah! I should have just shot the damn eye circle, man. +3 pebbles. Yeah, sure. Give me +3 freaking pebbles. I hate that event. You only get that one in Act 1, where you probably don't want any additional pebbles. Like, stop trying to feed me garbage, game. Stop trying to feed me garbage and tell me it's caviar. If I'm lucky, we'll get 50 gold here so we can add an orb and upgrade it. This is luckily a very straightforward, relatively easy fight. Oh, he be coming. Thank you, Bramble. Gives me an extra turn. Okay, Concentrication does work on this boss as well. I feel like Concentrication lately has just been like a 10 out of 10 orb in lots of situations. I always take it because it's good against like all 3 of the first floor bosses. Ball lightning level 2. Ah, hell, let's do it. Hey, it's you! A good boss that also is very relatively easy to fight with this character. Because they apply status effects, which always get replicated to your minions. Not the best shot in the world. I'm not gonna be going for Mr. Slime. That'll kill 2 of the slimes. I am gonna fire Concentrication, but it means that this guy will hit me once. I guess both of them are gonna hit me once. But... never mind. That was definitely worth it. Holy hell. I think we're gonna get hit here. You know what? No. I don't wanna get hit. Instead, I want to fire piercing shots going through all the enemies and applying status effects. Perfect. I got one more shot to try this. I might be able to kill this guy. Nope. I managed to knock one coin out of him, one singular little coin. High crit damage cannot be modified. I'm going to go for the concentrication upgrade. Balance on a reload or more crits? Probably more crits. Yeah. I mean, balance on every reload is real nice, but you don't want to reload. You know what would have helped us on the last run? More crits. Ow. There you go. Da-na-na. Well, it is what it is. At least we have easier access crits for doing more damage. This is a fight, though, where we are probably gonna be taking some hits. Ooh. But this is like the ideal fight for a lightning ball. Yeah. That worked very well. Because it doesn't get slowed down by the cobwebs if it hits them with the lightning bolts. Excellent. We need healing in this deck because our deck is actually looking pretty good. AoE would be nice, but we probably don't need the bomb orb for this fight. Reorbanizer shuffles, and that's good, but I think I just want to get some upgrades and then move on. Like, I'm really looking for top tier orbs. I'm not looking to just add like, oh, it's a reorbanizer. I see that like every other orb option. Oh, I better take it here. Okay, we have more bombs that refresh. Or refreshing bombs that do more damage, rather. Scary. Lord. Thank you for staying inside. That helps me a lot. Actually, our damage seems really good for some reason. Wow. It really does feel like we're outputting a lot. Oh, that hit the stump at the same time? That was really weird. Not gonna complain, I love it. Dude, a pre-upgraded rub orb? Don't mind if I do. Rather, don't mind if I already did. Free relic. +1 discard, thank you. Okay, boss fight. We have a lot of health, at least, so... You know, it's possible we'll be able to make it out of this fight. Let the pebble sink. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? I don't know. I guess we're going this way. We don't need to upgrade. I guess remove a Terror Ball? Deck's kind of thin, which is bad, but it's filled with good stuff, which is good. Oh, I guess we're just gonna be firing a pebble in it immediately. Seems like the lightning is really good against the vines, because it will break them. Illusion is probably pretty good against this guy too, because we should be able to dodge some of his 6 damage attacks. That really went for a ride. 80 damage on that one, not so high, but that's fine. We've got a decent number of targeted orbs as well, which is good. I was really hoping that one would do a little bit more. Concentrication, I shouldn't worry about hitting the vine because it just goes through it anyways. So we should just fire. I was really hoping that would bounce up further. But this guy does have 12 exploitable, so he is, he's almost screwed. So that refresh is gonna be a little hard to hit. I think I'm just gonna go to concentrication and then hit it because good lord. That was easy. Adds spinesse for every crit triggered in flight. There are 3 crits on the board. Okay, I'm gonna add it. All orbs are morbid, but you get fewer refreshes, so there would be 0. +0, +4, but there's 0 refreshes, or 10 refreshes. Well, I suppose you probably go for the leaf, but I love morbid. You can't take it if you go down to 0 refreshes, though. You just can't do it. Kanye says, ball lightning is very satisfying. It's a pretty good orb. I love hearing it go off, too, when it's bouncing around and boop, 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 boop. Well, I was kind of hoping that would be a little bit stronger. You know what we would love to see? We would love to see the... Well, I didn't do anything. We would love to see Refreshing Punch. Just one of the best relics in the game. You're gonna be hitting me some, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you, punk? This might not even hit any of the crits, but I'm just gonna fire it. Wow, so impressive. All right, maybe firing the pebbles isn't gonna do it for me anymore. Ow! Could you stop with that, please? That didn't even kill that guy. He's gonna live for one more shot. That was a whiff. All right, try that again. Concentrication, you know what? It's having a hard time bouncing around in a straight path because it's bouncing all over the refreshes. Man, this is a little awkward. I think we'll start with the right path. I'm gonna heal. So what do we need? What do we need on this run? I don't know. A piercing orb would actually be really nice to get. Please. Ah, I don't want Spinfection. AoE damage on refresh relic. Yes, Refilibuster. That would be a great one to get. Absolutely. You couldn't hit the crit. You bounced all around it. I swear, this game sometimes. Thank you. Dude, ball lightning is the thing that's doing the most damage right now. Might as well get 1 Spinesse, 2 Spinesse. It was way more damage than I thought it would be, holy hell. I need Fleece would be a good one as well. Being able to get more damage by hitting the crits. Hey, Bex, welcome. How are you doing today? Can't believe that worked. Illusion for negative status effects. It's not bad. We only apply random... Oh, no, we have sand arrows. We're gonna get more Belusion from that. Which does work on this guy, and we have a lot of alternating targeted plus projectiles until we get to this point, but still. Let's stack up Belusion. Even if it causes you to move forward, I'm still gonna fire this. But then, switch to this one. Then, swap, and then fire this orb. The double discard is so nice for this fight so that you can actually hit the orbs you need to hit. Otherwise, this guy can be a... Otherwise, this guy can be a pain in the butt. I can't believe I hit the crit, missed everything else, and then got no damage. Not ideal. Not ideal. I need him to be in the mirror form when we reload. That's why we're doing it like this. Because he doesn't attack. He's just gonna stand there like a fool. There's no pegs in the shield. That's very interesting. Dude's fighting him right. I mean, this fight is very annoying because 99% of your runs, you're not gonna have a billion targeted orbs. Okay, Echo Orb is, that's the AoE we need. Double damage at low health, refresh into bombs. I mean, that's very funny. Double damage when your health is... Dude, refresh into bombs that refresh. Let's go for it. Like, you need to have more discards to appropriately handle the shuffling, which could get you screwed on that fight. But we got it. This fight usually sucks. We'll probably take damage. Unless we fire enough bombs. Oh, we did! I wish we had overflow here. That would be beautiful. Bomb build, I guess. Let's get the AoE orb. As the bald torture asks, Bard of Bobberich. Oh, it's torturing, all right. Upgrade Pebbles, remove an orb. With a lot of discards, we can just remove. Or upgrade? We can probably just remove. Replace it with something better later. I might like to go fight the elite. I don't know. We're not going to, so let's not think about it. Aimer is longer. Yeah, right. We don't have money to get value out of this, so I'm gonna go one more relic. And then we'll probably heal. When you evade an attack, you gain Spinesse. I guess we do have a minor Spinesse build, and we are gaining Belusion constantly. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. We'll just hit a couple of bombs and everyone's dead. You know what's gonna suck, and I'm only realizing it right now? We're gonna get poisoned to the extreme when we fight the boss. The poisoning will suck. Because we have so many bombs on the board, probably. Yeah, so I hope we can do enough damage quickly enough. This is gonna be a big race. So let's freaking do it. We'll be fine, just heal. Yeah, for like 13 HP. Surely that's enough. And don't call me Shirley. What a bad throw. I guess if we blind you enough, you won't hit me, but the problem's not the blind, the problem's gonna be the freaking paintings. Also, concentrication, please be better. I don't know why she's not making paintings. That's very weird. Usually she makes another one. We'll probably hit a crit. I'd actually love for this one to kind of just go over here. Yeah, exactly. Rub orbs tend to bounce a lot on these dull pegs. It's one reason I love this orb, kind of just for this fight. You know, if we get enough exploitables on you, we'll be happy. That's fine, because that's another Spiness. They're attacking me. I mean, they're gonna die to a bomb at some point, so I think we're okay there. I'm very surprised we haven't had a bomb go off. Now we will. Now we will. I can't believe you missed the crit, though. Also, I can't believe you missed all the bombs. Like, if we had Bouncy Castle, it could just get stuck in here, just spinning around forever, and I love that. Okay, you're dead. Not bad. What can I say? Not bad. Randomly add 2 rare orbs, upgrade your orbs 5 times. It's likely to hit what gets added. I think this has been changed in the upcoming Peglin experimental version. I think it will add, upgrade, and then also like give you 50 gold or something. Like add 2, upgrade 3 times, give you 50 gold. That way you can kind of choose what to upgrade in the future. I like the magnet. Lots of refreshes, lots of crits, easily accessible crits, especially with that tiny orb. Yeah, they're making it into tiny house, effectively. That's a good way of thinking about it. Honestly, though, like Hagelin Satchel, just make it add 2 level 3 orbs to your deck. That would be so much better. I would take it if that's what it does. But because you probably get this when you have like 4 pebbles in your deck, you just upgrade your pebbles and then you just feel like you've completely whiffed. It's interesting to think about the Matrushka to hit more crits and refreshes on the board. Because when we have 16 damage, -2 is not that bad. I think I'll just take the magnet, though. Make it give you 2 selections of upgraded orbs. Well, so I was thinking about this. I understand why that's not how it works, because otherwise the player would just take it and then specifically go for a specific orb. Like, oh, I need this one orb to make my deck pop, or this one orb is just really strong, I want it. So I think the idea is by giving it random orbs, you can't pick and choose what you get. You can just get what you get. But the fact that it upgrades randomly is what gets me. Like, that just makes it almost useless. I think. Shuffle. Duplicating on shuffle would be real funny. It's not bad. I mean, I think it's not bad. Yeah. It's like virtually upgraded. Shops are pretty far away. Yeah. Why not? Problem is the game isn't balanced and Pumpkin Orb exists. Good point, good point. Do I want to upgrade my pebbles? Not really. Do I want to discard to upgrade? Not really. I'll just get the forge then. You want to see that earlier in the game, but whatever. Oh, bouncy! Got it. Specifically going for that one. Why does the map zoom out so much when I'm on this screen? How dare you? I want to avoid this. I guess an early Spiness is nice. This is a hard boss to even fight at this point in the game. So, you know, good luck. I guess we did 500 damage in one shot. We're a little bit more upgraded, I suppose. Still gonna hit me, though. That son of a gun! Oh, wait a minute. We're fighting Recombobulator boss, aren't we? Oh, hell. Now that I realize that, I am scared. What the hell are we going to do about that? Deal 1 damage for every 2 activated pegs. All attacks echo. Probably all attacks echo. Okay. If we save gold, right, go to the shop, get many relics for free. Kind of like that. Okay. Mental Mantle would have been my play, but you do you. The do damage when you hit pegs. I feel like echoing, just to make sure that we have consistent damage. If we hit here's my thinking. If we hit a 3,000 damage rub orb, but it hits a front enemy, then we can echo that damage a little bit more with this, or with you know, a ball lightning, which tends to be difficult to scale damage with. That being said, now I have the ability to duplicate something. What do we want? I feel like we want an echo again, like AoE. Shuffles. I don't care about shuffling. I don't know what I want. I want to refresh and get more bombs. Well, I got the bombs I wanted. Echo will kill the mushroom. Great shot, great bounce, wonderful. It didn't kill the mushroom. Okay. Well. I'm surprised that even worked. It snuck its way in. 83 Belusion. We do stack up a lot of Belusion. You know, that's gonna be really good for the boss fight. Stacking up Belusion will enable us to scale our damage quickly. Target any enemy, exacerbate, increase debuffs by 3. I think I'd rather just save my money. Pegnet makes for the goofiest power slides. I love the inverted power slide. An additional crit. Orbert. Inflation. Flaunty gauntlets gain Belusion for every coin collected. I like that one. And I like having an additional crit on the board. Remove a pebble. I think that's okay. Yeah? That's not too bad. And I would like to go far right. We might have the nasty fight with all of the exploding dudes walking down a straight path. But it's the safest path, and you gotta be safe at this point. This is totally fine. Beautiful. They hit for 2, right? I think they hit for 2. But since we hit for 500, I'm just gonna fire an Echo Orb. Which actually is not an Echo 100, it's an Echo 110. You know, any of these, we can spend money. Any of these things that we're interested in? Not really. I have an idea for an orb that has inverted gravity and shoots from the bottom. Would be called a Gravitorb. You're making me think right now of Ballionaire. You can get like parachutes for your balls. Parachutes for your balls. How does that stop like that? What the hell? Thank you. Thank you for not being the one fight I was thinking of. I think that's an acceptable Echo Orb, 400 damage. What the hell is this shot doing? I don't even know if I can hit anything. Just, there you go. It didn't go where the aimer said, but what the hell else was I gonna do? Right, you don't get a first turn. You're screwed. I didn't think we had 800 on that one. I guess we did. Gain Belusion, don't need it. Reb Orb, don't really need it. We don't need to upgrade a Pebble. Save your money, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Could be an orb that makes the next one less lightweight. That's something, like, because there's a bouncing one, but there's not a lightweight one, like the Inferno Orb. That's true. Heal. Okay. We'll get 1 free heal on the boss fight. If that, there might not be enough money. Now, this is one of the combats that is very scary. But with double Echo Orb coming up, we should be able to kill everyone. Wasn't like 889? 893? Can you not echo over 100%? No, it did addition. It did the addition. Okay. I can add this, but I can't upgrade it, but it does make the next orb a guaranteed crit when discarded, so it is worth adding. Oh, it is upgraded to level 3 because it hurt me. Whoops. Let's try to get some more money so that I can get closer to the heal. I don't think there's 82 coins in the boss fight. I should have healed. I didn't think about that. Should have. Lightning is not that effective here because it doesn't work on the square pegs. We gotta hit this guy hard. Oh no, the red bombs refresh, which is scary. Well, who has more HP, me or the boss? Well, he does, but I also have orbs. Okay, 43 damage, or 43 HP. I mean, we can stack up a lot of illusion. That's a positive. We're starting to, you know, really bomb ourselves into the extreme. Don't hit the red bombs anymore. I think we're just gonna die to the red bombs, but it's a funny way to go, but it's disappointing because, like, it really does just make this one relic untakeable if you think you know, could get this boss, which is disappointing. I find that kind of unfun. Because I want it to work. It's never gonna work. We're already dead. We hit a red bomb. Oh, we didn't! If I miss, I can kill him. No, we're gonna die at the same time. What happens when you tie? What happens when you tie? Are there 5 coins on the fight? There's not 5 coins in the fight. What's gonna happen? Guys, I need a cookie. I need a cookie. You die first if you tie? Oh, boo. Okay. I know it's not gonna work, but if it's accurate and I can sneak this through, we can live. But I don't think it's accurate. I think concentrication won't accurately follow the path that we've set for it. Because I need it to just sneak through like this. This would be perfect. This would be perfect. Because you're gonna echo 114 damage and you're gonna kill him. Well, it's not gonna kill him, but you'll hit one peg. Is that enough? Refresh and hope. I don't want to refresh. And I could discard and look for like an echo, but then I'm gonna be hitting pegs on the way down. And if we hit a refresh on the way down, we're dead. How do we do this? How do we do this living? Because this will echo 114 damage, but it's not gonna pick up any damage. Let's backspace first, because we get a free backspace. We got the echo. So if I can dunk the echo and it doesn't hit anything, we may win. But it's gotta bounce out. This would work. This would work. If the problem is that I don't think it's not an accurate trail with the magnet, I don't think. But this would work. I gotta try it. It worked. It didn't work perfectly, but it worked. We did it. RNG victory. Because the game lies. You can't take this. You can't take Recombobulator. I find it fun until you get to Act 3, because it's the only act in the game that has red bombs. And then at that point, you just lose, because if you get this boss, I know we didn't lose. I'm saying in general, you lose if you get this boss. You lose if you get the combat that is virtually no pegs, but like 30 red bombs on the board, and then 6 dudes walk towards you. I hate that fight. I hate the recombobulator. You know what it should do? Just refresh them into black bombs. All bombs refresh into black bombs. Dude, done. You've made it then a takeable relic. But when it can refresh the red bombs after Crucible like level 8, where they start doing 5 self-damage, you just can't do it. We did it, and I know that we did it. That's not the point. The point is that you normally can't do it. But a good run, a good 2 runs. I threw the first one. But there you go. A success under our belts. And for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if you want to go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Peglin.